barnaamijkan waxaa loogu talagalay International Women's Day event waa celebration Columbus ka dhaca oo sanadla ah oo 12 sano 13 sano ka hor ay walaashan kale oo Soomaaliya Khadra Maxamed ay heshay.
International Women's Day was celebrated around the world on Wednesday. This brought some to show their support for women in various sectors in Somalia. The European Union's ambassador, Tina Entelman, wrote of her support for women's education in the country. She also noted the hardships they have endured recently. I have seen how Somali women have been taking care of their families and neighbors, with many of them having traveled over long distances to bring their children to safety. The EU is committed to continuing our support to Somali women and girls, and we have implemented projects to help mitigate the impact of drought on vulnerable communities, including women and girls. But the image of Somali women as victims is not always helpful. The British Embassy saluted women in the Somali security forces. Claire Brown, a British gender equality expert, held a recent meeting with females in the security services here in a women-only setting. The women discussed stories of bravery, ingenuity, and solidarity and the various ways they had tried to overcome them. Female military personnel talked about navigating postings where they had none of their own facilities, refusing to give up and return home. Female police officers charged with taking forward sexual violence and child protection cases in a context where neither the draft Sexual Offenses Bill or the draft Child Protection Bill have been passed, spoke expertly about trying to find workarounds. ADN TV would like to recognize women who are leaders in their field in Somalia. Like Khadija Mohammed Al-Makhzoumi, the Minister of Environment and Climate Change, whose Green Somalia program has been making a difference.
On the humanitarian issue, I think he needs to push for sustainable investments rather than...
Hodan Ali, government advisor and activist, who has been pushing for healthcare reform. Fauzia Adam, who recently ran for president in the 2022 election. Farhia Kari, media trailblazer and head of the Somali Women's Journalists Association.
To put it blatantly, there needs to be resources to actually match the rhetoric. There needs to be funding for humanitarian action.
Nobel Prize nominee and peace activist Ilwad Elman of the Elman Peace Center. All have carved out a place as leaders in their field, changing attitudes toward gender roles in Somalia. They prove that a woman's place is not just in the home, but in the service of their nation. ADN TV will continue to report on women's achievements in Somalia and across Africa.